Hey there! Are you preparing for a Doorkeeper interview and want to make a lasting impression? You've clicked on the right video. Today, we'll guide you through some key questions you might face and how to tackle them with confidence. Let's dive right into our first question. Can you recall a time when you had to deal with a difficult visitor and how you managed the situation? This question is designed to evaluate your conflict resolution skills and see how you handle tough situations with poise. Here are some helpful approaches to consider. Keep your cool and genuinely listen to the visitor's concerns. Acknowledge their feelings and reassure them of your willingness to help. Ask questions to get a clear understanding of the issue. Provide a solution or guide them to someone who can assist further. Make sure to follow up and ensure they're happy with how things turned out. Now, let me share a sample answer to illustrate this.
I once dealt with a visitor who was quite upset about a long wait time. I listened to their concerns, acknowledged their frustration, and apologized for the delay. I offered them a seat while I checked on their service, which reassured them, and I was able to resolve the issue quickly.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for Doorkeeper. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you share an experience where you engaged with the community to create a safer environment? This question aims to assess your ability to connect with the community and nurture a secure atmosphere. To answer this effectively, keep these points in mind. Think of a specific example from your past. Describe the community and their needs. Explain the steps you took to enhance safety and inclusivity. Highlight the positive changes that resulted from your actions. Mention any collaboration with others in the community. Here's how you might structure your response.
In my previous role at a community center, I organized a safety workshop for local families after some vandalism incidents. I worked with local law enforcement and engaged residents to share safety tips and build trust. This strengthened the community presence and led to a drop in crime.
How do you prioritize tasks during particularly busy events? This question helps interviewers understand your time management skills and how you handle pressure. Consider these strategies when answering. Distinguish between tasks that are urgent and those that are important. Use a checklist to keep track of your responsibilities. Communicate clearly with your team for better coordination. Stay flexible and be ready to adjust priorities as needed. Always keep the customer experience and safety in focus. Here's an example of how you could approach this.
During busy events, I first list all tasks and identify which are urgent, like checking guest access, versus important, like managing crowd flow. I use a checklist to ensure nothing gets overlooked, and I maintain open communication with my team to adjust priorities as the situation changes.
What would you do if you noticed a verbal altercation between two visitors? This question examines your conflict management abilities and how you can diffuse tense situations. To approach this situation thoughtfully, consider these tips. Stay calm and composed to avoid adding to the tension. Approach the situation quietly and confidently. Use a neutral tone and body language to ease the anger. Recognize the feelings of both parties without taking sides. If necessary, suggest moving the conversation to a more private area. Here's a sample response to guide you.
I would approach the situation calmly and say in a neutral tone, I can see there's some disagreement. Let's step away for a moment and discuss this privately. This helps prevent further escalation.
How would you handle a situation where a visitor becomes highly agitated because they lost their belongings? This question gauges your ability to manage guest experiences and provide effective assistance in stressful situations. Here are some pointers to help you tackle this question. Stay calm and composed to prevent escalating the situation. Listen attentively to the visitor's concerns without interrupting. Acknowledge their feelings and show empathy for their situation. Ask clarifying questions to gather all necessary information. Offer assistance in locating their belongings or contact security if needed. Let's look at an example answer.
I would first remain calm and listen to the visitor without interrupting. I'd acknowledge their distress and express empathy, saying, I understand how upsetting this must be for you. Then I'd ask for details about the lost items to help find them and offer to contact security if needed.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.